JS, it's Miss Solomon. How are you today? I'm going to go over our daily learning plan, and then I have a very special treat for you. We have a guest reader today for our Read Aloud. I'll tell you about that in just one moment. Hi 3JS, let's go over our daily learning plan. Today I made it in a letter format for you because I miss writing letters to you. So it begins, Dear 3JS, good morning. This is our plan for today. As you know, each and every day we have independent reading. It's very important that you continue to read every day for a minimum of 30 minutes. Today we have a video presented to you from our librarian, Mrs. Brune. And in Poets Workshop, we are going to take a poem that you've written before and revise it as we learn about how poets use line breaks. That's when you get to the end of a line after a few words to convey meaning, to produce a rhythm in a poem. And today we're going to explore and experiment with how we can use this poetic device of line breaks. In word study today, we are going to explore proper and common nouns. Now, you all know what a noun is. A noun is a person, place, or thing. But a proper noun is a specific noun. For example, Yankee Stadium. Yankee Stadium is a place. And stadium would be a common noun because a stadium is a place, but it's not a particular stadium that we're speaking about unless we say Yankee Stadium. All right. And for our read aloud today, we have a special treat of having a guest reader. I asked my children what books did they love hearing in third grade. And my daughter shared this book with me called The Year of the Panda. And she thought that you guys would love it. In fact, she volunteered to read some chapters to you. So today she is reading Chapter 1 in The Year of the Panda after this short daily learning plan video. I hope you guys enjoy it. It's very nice of her to do that for us. In Zern math. So keep on Zerning, but only Zern one lesson a day. Zern is another phrase for learn, okay? So just one math lesson today, Mission 5, Lesson 6. Don't go ahead. I can see when you go ahead, and just follow what our plans are so that we could all remain in the same place. In the inquiry workshop today, you will be writing about spring. In fact, the writer in residence asked students to imagine what it would be like to be the sun. That's hard for me to connect with. So I think about a special thing that I've done with my mother and my own children is that we like to watch the sunrise. And we like to get there really early in the morning, go to Manor Park or the beach. And one of the things that we do when we're there as the sun rises is close our eyes and just feel the radiance, warmth of the sun on your face. And I'd like you to take a moment today and think about and write about what that feels like for you. What comes to your mind when you do that? That's one way to connect with what it feels like to be the sun. Oh my goodness, you guys have a really fun mindfulness activity. It's really kind of letting your sillies out. It's called Crazy Eights. You have to stand up, okay? And then you get to shake out each limb in your body 8 times. So you shake out your arms, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Shake out the other arm, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Shake out your leg, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Shake out the other leg, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, watch the video. You go from 8s to 4s to 2s, and by the end of it, I think you could transform your feelings. If you're feeling exhausted and tired, you might be feeling energized after that. And lastly, we have gym today. It's actually a health lesson. So learn about keeping your body healthy and what happens when germs get in your body. The final part of my letter is love, Miss Solomon. And Miss Solomon does love you. And I'm looking forward to seeing you all on our Google Hangout phone conversation, video conferencing for Will's birthday on Thursday. And today I get to check in with your parents and have a 3JS parents only Google Hangout meet. So until then, love you. Have a phenomenal day. Enjoy the sunlight and be writers, be poets, be children. Enjoy your day. Bye-bye, guys.
The Year of the Panda by Miriam Schlein. Chapter 1. Lu Yi opened his eyes. Something was wrong. He knew it right away. Usually it was quiet here on the farm. The voices of his mother and father, of course he knew these. Mr. Po or Ho Yen or Mrs. Chen, who lived on farms close by, he knew their voices too. So well they were like a part of him. But this was different. These were the voices of strangers talking very loud with his father. He leaned on one elbow and listened. Usually, Lu Yi hated to get up in the morning. Most days his mother had to call him 2 or 3 times. But today he jumped up and looked out. There were 2 men he had never seen before. Strangers were rare here, where he lived, in the shadow of the great snow-covered mountains. Who were they, and what did they want? Lu Yi sat in the corner of the courtyard and listened. He heard, "The government will not force you. They are asking you to move, for the reasons I have explained." "It is your right to say no," the other man added. Lu Yi's father looked at his mother. "Then we say no." His mother nodded. Then the 2 strangers walked off. "Are we moving, father?" Lu Yi looked around. The fields of wheat, the vegetable garden, the beehives for honey. He was born here. He could not imagine living someplace else. "Don't worry, son. I told the man no." "How could we move?" said Lu Yi. "This land is our family's. It is yours now. Before that, it was your father's." "And after my time," said his father, "it will be your land. Time now to work, and for you, school." His father did not sound worried at all. Still later on, he saw his father talking excitedly to Mr. Po. Lu Yi knew that sometimes his father tried hard not to seem troubled when in fact he was. Lu Yi had the feeling that this was one of those times. He also knew it was of no use to ask any more questions right now.